Hello there, Aquarius, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I am so grateful that you're here. So today we're doing your weekly tarot. This is good, January 24th through the 30th. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider a like, commenting, or subscribing. Okay, let's get into your reading. Pig spirit, use your mind wisely. I'm trying to think, did you have this last week or recently? You know, you're an air sign, so, you do use your mind. This energy of using your mind wisely. And with the piggy bank, it's like, it's the pig spirit, but I'm thinking piggy bank, spirit has your back. This energy of using your mind to create more financial security for yourself, or using your mind to create financial stability, spending your money wisely, not rushing into anything. I almost feel like you're look at the pig, I always think pigs fly. When pigs fly, and the pig kind of has wings on it. It's almost as if you're saving up. It's that energy of saving up for a rainy day, but it's more than that. It's like saving up for something spectacular that you want to do, almost something dreamy. Like pigs don't fly, right? It's like something out of the ordinary that you'd really like to do or to have happen. So let's see what else we have here. Kind of a interesting energy. Joyous fun. Yeah, like kindred partnership. It's that energy. I know this is so, I got when I was saying like something really unusual, like a big trip. I also was thinking honeymoon and diamond ring. And then, the kindred partnership came in. It's this energy of wanting to spend your money on something you thought would never happen. Like, you may have gotten to this point where you thought, I'm never going to find love. I'm never going to get married again, right? It's that type of energy, and now it's as if, I'm not saying this is a love reading, but it's that energy. That's what I got, was like, you thought you would never fall in love again. You thought you would never get married again or ever get married, right? And then suddenly somebody's in your life, and I saw a diamond ring. It's kind of like that energy of, yeah, I'll get married when pigs fly. And now it's kind of like, yeah, it's happening. So interesting. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, this is your energy right now, your present energy. The Eight of Pentacles in this deck also is about mending to me. Mending your broken heart, mending a broken relationship, working on something that, you feel a lot of passion about, that you really want to have work out. Maybe, this doesn't have to be a romantic connection, but maybe, something that, like you always wanted to start your own business or something like that. You want to turn a hobby into a business, but it was always kind of like, yeah, well, when pigs can fly, but secretly you have been working on it, hoping for it. And it's like, you get this opportunity to do it. It's not just work for you. Suddenly it's also joy. Working on something that brings you a lot of joy. Something that you thought you may never get the chance to do. Okay, so let's see what your area of resistance is. Emperor. Standing in your power, creating this empire that you have been wanting to create. The idea, I feel like the thing that you've been resisting is actually stepping into this energy of being an emperor. You know, taking control of your life, taking control of a business, taking control of your money. So what's your advice? Six of Wands. Noticing that you are going to have victory in this situation. You know, Six of Wands is also communication, good news, moving, you know, a sense of kind of moving on to something that will be prosperous, but a true sense of victory. Really nice. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and clarify this. This is really Two of Swords. Having to make a decision. Having to choose to go in one direction or another. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you have this offer. You know, Page of Pentacles. It could be a marriage offer. It could be, you know, some type of offer or money coming in so that you can start your own business. After a time of healing, Hierophant. I think some of you are, I think that there could be, oh my gosh, Ten of Cups. I think it's so interesting. I'm going to say this, Aquarius. I think it's so interesting that when I got these two out, I saw a diamond ring. Okay? That is, you know, my guides, because I was like, this really, it doesn't have a lot of cups here, you know, not a lot of love here. And yet at the same time, I kept, you know, and then we have the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups underneath, you know, long-term, committed relationship, family. You know, I also think it's interesting in this picture, it's like a mom with some kids, you know, at a carnival or something. It's this energy of family. You may be trying to create a family or working towards creating a family or trying to mend a family, because I did get that mending energy. Very interesting. Okay, Eight of Pentacles, and I'm sure Aquarius, not every one of you. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to talk about this. Yeah, Eight of Swords, you're kind of up in your head, trying to heal. There's that Emperor energy again. You know, what I was getting ready to say is not every Aquarius is going to be getting engaged. I mean, so I think it is kind of an, you know, if you think about it, an engagement ring is an offer to join forces. It's an offer to become a partnership. So, you know, I'm going to take that because we have the Page of Pentacles here. You know, it's an offer, you know, Hierophant, that's a long-term commitment. Ten of Cups, you know, something that you really want. Hangman, something that you have been wanting for a long time, having to wait for a long time. Maybe even changing your expectations of it or your perspective of what this is that you're working on, that you're trying to bring into your life, or mending from the past. Because we have the Tower here. It's sudden. Whatever this is coming in suddenly. You're getting the clarity and the inspiration, almost like a thunderbolt, you know? It's like you get this, wow, this is like really intense. It's almost as if you get this instant, I'm getting like, you know, like a static shock, you know, kind of like an electrical shock, you know, when you, your feet rub against the carpet, especially in the winter time, and then, you know, you touch a doorknob or something and you get that shock. It's almost like I get that feeling like it comes in like a shock to you. This idea, this clarity that maybe you have been looking for such a long time with this use your mind wisely, you know, trying to figure out, like, you know, I think it's so interesting because my dad was not an Aquarius, but he was an inventor, you know, type. And anyway, he he always had this idea that he was going to invent something that was going to, bring him a lot of money. That never happened. But it was always kind of this in the back of your mind. I feel as if you kind of have that mentality, like you may have a lot of ideas. You use your mind wisely, but you're constantly coming up with ideas in the hopes that something will hit big, kind of like, it's kind of like winning the lottery, but winning the lottery because of your mind, because of something that you are creating, that you are building. And then all of a sudden you get this inspiration for this amazing idea. And it comes in out of the blue. It really does come in out of the blue. Spirit has your back. This is kind of like divinely guided. There's that energy. Somebody coming in, there's that diamond ring thing again. But I feel like this is like a shock, like total shock. Like you're going to be so surprised. And it's a good way, in a good way, because, sometimes when we see the tower, we're like, right? But look, hey, you got the energy here is just magnetic, Joy is fun. So let's see what this Emperor is, because the Emperor was also underneath. So Death, Empress, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Some of you are getting a marriage proposal. We have the Emperor and the Empress. This is your obstacle. The obstacle has been that you're waiting kind of on a transformation of this connection. And if you're like, no, there's nobody anywhere that would be that. It's like this person then comes in very suddenly. This kindred partnership. The Emperor and the Empress is the epitome of the, amazing, loving, universal couple. So it's as if, this person either comes in very quickly with this. It's almost like a shock. Like, oh my gosh, they're here. I've been waiting my whole life. Or there is some transformation in a past relationship that suddenly becomes much more balanced. It was like imbalanced in the past. And it's almost like this thunderbolt, for some reason, balances things out. It's like the clarity comes in for the two of you or whatever. It kind of comes in and it's like, oh, wait a minute. We're kindred partners. We're balanced. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Putting down the burdens of something from the past. Okay, with this King of Wands, I'm kind of feeling like there could have been a situation with a King of Wands. The King of Wands is not one of the my favorite energies, kind of selfish, here today, gone tomorrow. Putting down the energies of that. Now that could be this transformation, between either with the Emperor or the Empress. I'm thinking you're the Empress, but it doesn't have to be, but it's just this energy that something has transformed. This King of Wands is putting down some burden. So that could be the King of Wands could have been married to somebody else, getting divorced, putting down that burden. It could be that the King of Wands had some kind of other concern in his or her life. It doesn't matter, gender. But needed to take care of something. Maybe they were unemployed, right? They had lost their job for some reason. They had to get another job. They had to put down the burden of, being financially unstable at the time. There's something that the King of Wands needed to transform in order to bring in this Ace of Cups. Or the other thing is that the King of Wands could have been a third party. right? Putting down the third party so that, the love could be offered. Wow. Aquarius, this seems, for a general reading, this seems rather kind of specific, but, even with the King of Wands, okay, and the Emperor and the Empress, this could be a business, partnership. It doesn't have to be a romantic partnership. It could be a business partnership. And still, like the King of Wands has to put down the burden of another job or some other financial issue or something before they could, come in and, like pony up their half of the business, or something, whatever that is. Oh my gosh. This is just so lovely. Chariot, victory. Moving forward quickly towards a stable, happy home, or stable business, something that lots of action going on here, lots of communication, new inspiration. Wow. Yeah. So your advice is enjoy. Your advice is, to celebrate this. To look at this as a victory. That you have worked hard for this. You have gone through quite a bit. It's taken quite a while to get here. So it's about celebrating it, knowing that this is what you wished for and it is being granted. Your wish is being granted. And that, once again, the star card is about wishing on a star, that you have manifested exactly what it is that you wanted. Whether this is in romance or if this is in business or in some other project that you've been wanting to do, your wish is granted. And you have waited quite a while for it to come in. But it's rushing in. It's rushing in. It's a thunderbolt. Wow. So now let's see what this Two of Swords is. It's almost as if it comes rushing in and then it's kind of like Aquarius. Do you still want it? I don't know. Let's see. What is this? Oh, Six of Cups, Magician. Oh my gosh. This is, for a lot of you, this is something that you have waited for a very long time. There is the Queen of Wands. Oh, so interesting. Yes, and the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Page and the Ace. A solid offer. Intuitively, I've seen this card a couple of times. It keeps kind of showing itself to me. Intuitively, you have always known that this was going to work out. Maybe for a very long time, even from childhood. You just intuitively knew that this was going to work out. You have manifested it. You are stepping into a new world. I do feel like for some of you, there's somebody returning from the past. And, it could be that it was a sweet heart romance, high school romance, college romance, something like that. That you just kind of went your different ways because we have the Two of Swords. You just went different ways at some point. You could have maybe had a more committed relationship, but it was like you went your separate ways. And you're not even sure, this is so interesting. The hat is pulled down over her eyes. It's like you're not even sure why anymore. It's almost as whatever pulls you apart in the past, it's kind of like almost forgotten. It's like you're just remembering the good times. Really interesting. You've manifested this. You're going into a new chapter. You're closing out this chapter with, you're closing out one chapter, a chapter without this person and opening a new chapter with this person. If it is somebody returning from the past, you are closing that old chapter that you had with this person. Like, once again, literally forgetting. I get a sense that you're forgetting any of the bad stuff that happened and only concentrating on the good, which is great. That's what you want to do when you go forward. And you've manifested this. You have brought this into reality. And some people say, yeah, that person's not coming back. When pigs fly, well, pigs are flying. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so excited for you, Aquarius, because it really is this sense of, oh my gosh. Like, I mean, seriously, when my guide said, celebrate this, you have manifested this into reality. This is not, you may be feeling, I think they're saying that because you may be feeling like, oh, well, I just got lucky. You know, it's kind of like, no, you did not get lucky. You have waited for a very long time. You did a lot of wishing on stars. And I feel like you've also put in the work, right? And it's as if the universe is saying, no, Aquarius, this is yours. You've done whatever it is to bring this into fruition. So enjoy and celebrate it. Wow. Kudos to you. 3, 2, 1, jump. Yeah, it's this energy of you brought it in and now it's time to enjoy it. It's time, you've manifested it. You're closing out one chapter. A chapter that I think was very long. You thought maybe that this past chapter was never going to close, you know? It's like, yeah, I'll never get out of this doldrum that I'm in or whatever it was, you know, until pigs fly. And then the pigs are flying. Okay, so let us see. And you know what? This is a number 1 too, you know, magician. Okay. Oh my gosh, I just got goosebumps. I was reading the back and then my guide say, no, read the front. They are so amazing. I just love it. And then I see the word magic wand. If I had a magic wand and could have anything I desired in life, what would I choose? I'm just like getting goosebumps. It is exactly what you've done. It's as if, oh my gosh, it's almost as if, okay, I just remember like when I was in middle school and you would, I know that was like 100 years ago, but you would, you know, go have a sleepover at one of your girlfriend's houses and you would play, you know, like Truth or Dare or one of those games. And it's almost as if you were back in childhood, back in middle school, and you're at some sleepover party or something. And they say, Aquarius, you know, what do you want to have in the future? You know, or who do you want to marry or something like that, right? And you said something and everybody almost laughed. Ha ha ha, that'll never happen. Ha ha ha, Aquarius, you're so silly. You know, when pigs fly, yeah, that'll happen when pigs fly. And it's almost as if you picked up your magic wand at that moment. It was like you had a magic wand. And it was like you were really putting it out to the universe, maybe at a very young age, what it was that you wanted. And now it is coming true. Oh my gosh. Burn with desire. Well, you have the tower here. Burn with desire. There is power in your desires. Let them be your fuel today. Your desires are your soul's wings. And it's time to take flight. Today, soul action. Today, go inward. Your answers lie within. What do you desire? Choose what makes you happy and do that. Oh my goodness. You know, I think that when I got that message with this card to celebrate what it is that you desire. Like your wish is coming true. Like you have the magic wand. The universe is giving you the magic wand. And I think you've been wanting this for a long time, right? It's just this energy of it is here. It's here. My mind is just kind of blown. What? Aquarius, I'm so happy for you. I'm really so super happy for you because this is just like such a lovely energy. And I feel, you know, I feel this sense that a lot of people have almost like laughed at you or mocked you or, just kind of questioned, Aquarius, are you, are you insane? It's kind of like that energy of what? And here you are. It's coming true. And oh my gosh, I have so much joy in my heart space for you. And I get that from this reading. Like, there is just so much joy. Like, you have done it. You have manifested it, whatever it is, and you deserve it, every single bit of it. So, go out and celebrate. Oh, I'm so excited. And I would love to hear in the comments down below, like, how does this resonate with you? Like, is it actually a diamond ring? Or, has your invention brought in a ton of money? I'd love to hear. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Oh, Aquarius, I wish you so much love and light in this situation and in all your situations. And if you have resonated, please consider liking or subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.